All right, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. First of all, three, two, one. Yo, yo, yo to the yo, yo, yo. Let's go, go, go. All right, Bitcoin moving. We had drawn the channel. We had received a few, ideas about higher lows, and we didn't get the tab, the tap, the tap, the tag, the touch of the lower channel. So that's always going to be kind of a concern because it will be looked upon as sort of like a gap. And but we will live with these incredible prints at 17,890. As soon as I get myself situated here, I will maybe grab some earbuds and that sort of thing. I want to make sure that we're actually up and going on the YouTube. And I know we're probably conflicting with some other broadcasters. But there we are, right there. Grab that. And we'll hear a little bit of a click. Let me go into the actual event. Let me do that. Put myself on mute. Okay, welcome to chat. So, all right, so we really don't know. We want to make sure that we capture these moves because there's this feeling as though we're really seeing the last of these prints for a very long time. So I think it's a good idea for us to document the volatility. Are there patterns? Are there channels? What's motivating the trade? How quick are the moves to the upside? What's the timing of them? And that the whole thing. And actually, I'm so ready to rant right now that you don't even know. You have no idea. I have so much to share with you tonight. But it's not really fair to the replay viewers because, of course, they're just here because, you're supposed to experience the move with me on the mic and get some information from me on how in the world, how do I know when a channel will break and why do channels break and, those kinds of more scientific ideals around being a chartist. So, I don't want to disappoint anyone, but let's make sure that the Nightbot is up and going. And it looks like it is, but I'll put a couple of ones in there. Someone said that Signals was broken today. And I don't know, it looks pretty good to me. And then E-Wave, that's a new one that we have. Make sure that one is working. Ooh. That one sort of looks broken. Let's try E-Waves. There we go. Let's see. All right, we'll go over there and see what the big deal is. With the Nightbot. Okay, yeah, let me just kind of sort some things out here, and I'll move the chart out a little bit so we can kind of see a bigger view, or what's called the Condor's Pass, and so everyone can kind of get themselves situated. And this is the hour, the 60-minute bar. 60-minute. Oh boy. Did that one? No, because it's already labeled, so I should know. Oh dear. I grabbed that because it's got the dark. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Rats. Okay. We'll have to fix it. All right, so we're looking at the 60-minute bar. I did do a Fibonacci swing over here. Once again, these are things that, where you could say, well, Beauty, why didn't you do it here and here and here and over here? And how come we're not looking at them every single time? Well, some of the charts that I take, public, they don't have all the markings that one needs. And so this particular one However, because we were coming off of this high, and when I go a little bit further in, it'll be a lot easier to read. But anyway, the channel that we're looking at right now, the price is busting out of, is this channel right here. And it ended up that it is a perfected channel. That means that we're taking a clone of the support line, and then we're moving it up, and we're finding 2 points of contact so that we can create our resistance line. And so price right now is actually busting through that resistance. And so we'll go into the 30-minute, and you can see we've got some lines up here. We're looking for 17,940, so that's another $50 that will break potential up here. And that's from a prior, I believe it's a prior all-time high, and then the big MAC high is 18,149.99. So I don't know if it's going to happen while we're together tonight, but it's just as well to go live when we are seeing a break. The break can be a false break, and then it slams right back inside of the channel, but we don't know yet. We don't know. We know that the Ruby Cross, though, held the apex, which we covered yesterday, day and a half ago. And so we drew that, and we also knew about the all-time high up here, which was a good level for us to know that we had to break there. And then the Fibonacci took us from the high to the low. Once that low was put in, then I was able to draw that out. Okay, 15-minute bar, 2-minute bar. And now we can see the channel better. We've got the 2 hits of the channel, lower channel line, support line there. And if you go up here and hover over, when you're doing the clone, you really you're looking for the hits. You don't change the point of contact because you want the channel to be perfect. It needs to be a clone to be worthwhile. And then we'll come into the 5-minute bar, and there we go. So I think everybody kind of understand now what's going on with price and why we would power up, right? And it's the velocity, it's the the whole trajectory of the move off of the 8, and so it's you get feelings about these things, especially coming off of the lower channel that didn't tag. So there's just a lot of energy here, a lot of spring-loaded energy to power the move. We'll go into the 3-minute so we can see it a little better, and that's where we are. So that should bring everyone up to date unless I went too fast. Hi guys. Nice to have you. Want to make sure, did I go too quickly? Because what you want to do is a Condor's pass. And so you do a 60, a 30, a 15, a 5, 3, and then we can get closer too. We would get closer, of course, if it was where we were trying to add to position after the cross, or that we were adding position at the cross. But this is what I call a Condor's pass, and it usually starts with a much bigger view of things, and then you zoom in. Okie dokie, so you understand all about that. Let's make sure. Hi. All right, so let's remember that the chart that I'm showing you is the BTC USD Coinbase pair, and but if there's a chart that you want me to pull up, and it is inside of the TradingView library, more than happy to take a look at that chart and draw it and make a copy of it and send it over to the chat for you guys to have. Being that it's the season of giving, right? And being that I'm a maker, not a taker, and that's where the rent was probably going to go tonight. And Ruben saying, Beauty, we were about to fall out for the night. We got your notification, so we wanted to say hi. Well, that's good. Fall out, though, dude. Because I will outwit, outlast, and outtrade your ass anyway. So go ahead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, little one. Bye-bye. See you later. Sleep well. I think that's funny. And I don't want to get earbuds on, so we're just gonna lay back Thank you for the thumbs up, people. My bays of Bitcoin. I love you so much. You know that I do. And then there becomes a moment in time. Here comes the rant. Oh, well, you can feel it, right? Beauty's about to, whoa. Beauty's about to just like, you know. Oh, man. That's what I mean. We need a crypto drama channel where we just lay out, you know? We just lay it out. We bring out all the, you know, the garbage man stuff, you know? What's the, I put his picture out on Twitter. Oscar. Yeah. We need to do crypto drama according to Oscar. Man, I've got garbage. Man, I mean, and I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. I was never really like this either, you know, as a woman before the trade. I didn't really seek out a whole lot of, you know, like bottom of the barrel stuff. But man, oh man, I've got tea. I have got so much dirt and I want to share, but you know, that's why I try to keep it more to, you know, philosophical rants, just kind of general stuff, you know. But gee whiz, are we in for it? 2018 is going to be, I mean, we might as well bring back Studio 54. I swear to God, it is the land of Sodom and Gomorrah out there. We're going to have Sodom coin before you know it. I mean, I don't know what to think. I really don't. I really, really am having a very hard time. Oh, you did? Oh. Oh, no. Okay, so first of all, don't misunderstand. When I go live, especially this most recent, you know, time, and here we go. Look at this wonderful move that we're getting. Just stellar. Loving up on Ruby. It's really remarkable. No, I think, you know, CNBC over at Facebook, this is what got me. Okay, so I'm over at Facebook, right? And, you know, that I'm telling you, I've had so many people. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go into the 1 minute so we can actually see it happen. Congratulations. There is a break potential. That is an all-time high. 17,947 and 48. Do we have 50? Do we have 50? 17,950. Do we have 49? Yes. Looking for 17,950. 17,950. I'm doing this for the archive, guys. So if it bugs you, you know, sorry about that. I'll get back to what we were talking about before. Let me open up the little depth of market that TradingView has. Look at this incredible trajectory. This is on the 1 minute now. This is our upper trend line. This is the break potential for there's our 950. Yeah, so I need to probably do some more markings. We would get them from the Fibonacci swing, so we'll go into a bigger chart in just a moment. Let's get some stabilization here. Because it may, I don't know if it has enough energy to get us into the 2% up. So, but we'll keep an eye on it. 17,950, welcome sunshine. 17,951 and 2. Do we have 55? There's 58. Do we have 70? We're looking for 17,970. With 17,970 and 80, we do get 22.5. 17,959. You heard me right. You heard me right. Probably have to scroll back and make sure that I told you guys right. 17,969, and now the entire chart is just moving completely out of touch with reality at 17,970, up 1.30%. We're looking for about 211, 217, something like that, before we might see some selling come in. But at 17,971.96, do we have 17,980? Do we have 17,980? 17,980. There's some selling coming in. 17,980. We can hold this, and now, of course, my chart has moved completely up and off. So let's go ahead and close the little depth of market and check. Well, what do you guys think? Did you like that? What'd you break? Rule number 2? Why? Why'd you break rule number 2? Oh, yeah, about me being angry and everything. Don't misunderstand my passion for, my personality, for passion, for, like I've had it. I'm much better at talking about what gets me than kind of leaving it all bottled up. But whoa, Daddy McDaddy, 17,979. The chart is completely broken, guys, but I want to make sure that we get over to the Fibonacci, because we are looking at free market 18,149.99, which is, I believe, the all-time high. These were local highs. And we have a Fibonacci at 18,134, so that would be the target, unless this begins to collapse on itself, with people just almost, I'll just speak naturally, people get very scared of price points like this. And you know that in the cap compare, I did, where I was showing where we really sit, in between Cisco and Facebook, I think it was, in market cap. So, imagine, that's a lot of, just imagine the quality of people that we need in the space to keep this healthy and vibrant and wonderful and of good value to the rest of the world. So that's what we're up against. There's a lot of, a lot of pressure that comes from having a sophisticated price point like this. And so if you've never experienced it, and you're looking at your P&L and you've never experienced it, you will begin to have some sort of like anxiety over it. So it's better, you go over to Cap Compare, you just kind of get your head on straight, and you study maybe more about the other businesses that are experiencing this kind of market cap, and that might settle yourself. Even read some news stories about them, and settle your nerves that way a little bit. But very proud of the way that the chart is shaping up, and you can see that the Fibonacci will help us, right? And of course, it only helps us with general structure on the health of the move. I don't really see anything. I mean, this is a it's a trajectory, or what's called an exponential. I'm sorry, no, extended. There's different words for it. This kind of real violent move to the upside has a difficult time holding its side of the bargain. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it, just so you guys kind of know where we're at with that, right? And the all-time high, I think I probably, do I need to really look up my chart here? Because that was the local. And so I think that maybe we got a little freaked out because of the CBOE. So I think I have to go back on my chart, maybe redo my markings on the high, which was kind of in a way, it was an aided high. It was a little maybe unnatural. All right, so let me move my chart out to 30 minutes. We can see, yeah, there it is right there. So 18,149 is our CBOE high, and I could probably go, yeah, 18,149.99. So I have that properly marked off, and then the Fibonacci, just in its natural build, takes us to 18,134. We are trading now at 17,978. So you can see this momentum right here. Very difficult. Let me even look to the left of the chart a little bit. Let me open this up so you guys can kind of see. When we have these kind of power moves, fortunately, we're not getting these, insane wicks, which just allow for, there to be a reaction. So if we can keep good solid bars, bar over bar, in a move up about 9-bar count, we'll get a little bit of sell-off if that's what's happening here. Get a good, decent 9-bar count. And we are up 1.15%. I'm looking for about 2.11, something like that. That's what it looks like to me, that maybe the move would go. We'll go back into the 3-minute so that we can see, and there's a little bit of a sell-off. Go into the 1-minute so we can make sure that we understand how that happens. So we got a little bit of dust. Almost kind of reacts like a circuit breaker in a way. And then the sellers come in. And if the bots react, they will not break too hard below the break potential line here. They won't go too below 17,940, 95. If they're opportunistic, then of course, this will have been a false reaction, and it will just come back on itself and retest. Oof, that's kind of crazy. Some kind of crazy. All right, let's check the chat and see where you guys are at. I have no idea. Rule 2, we have Wes. Wes. I'm squeezing my lips. What's rule number 2? What is rule number 2? Did trader rule number 2 even get on here? Oh, there we go. Never disclose your position size or your contract size. Oh, okay. Well, don't do that again. There's no reason to. When one does, you'll usually find that you were pressured to do so, or that you felt that you weren't being listened to. Here comes the massive retrace. Doesn't look like it's going to hold. Doesn't mean that we won't have another chance at it for the evening, but see, right, what did I say? People get very anxious. Like super, super. In fact, I'll get into Cap Compare and I will tell you guys where, according to the NASDAQ, we are. This is how it goes now. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Bitcoin, Intel, Cisco, Comcast, Amgen. I mean, that's where we're sitting right now. So if you don't think that there is a lot of pressure for people to know what the hell they're talking about, know who they really are, to thine own self be true, and all of the things that you need to know, and what the competition that you're up against, to be made part of that world, right? And we are part of that world, because when it comes down to it, the things that make the wheel turn have to do with money and influence. Of course, education, the way that these businesses are managed, and really kind of take a look at ourselves. Are we well managed? Are we disciplined? Do we have the right Okay, you're the perfect one for me to rant over. Okay, that's your YouTube channel. Okay, why don't you start a video and ask your audience and get the answers for your audience? Why don't you do that? That's what I think that you should do, because I can just shut this all down. Okay? Why don't you go through the front door and ask him yourself? Because we don't speculate about others in my channel. So you've got your own YouTube channel. Go open up a YouTube video, go to your audience, and you discuss other people like that. Go right ahead. That's what I want you to do. Because I'm not going to show this chart, because we're going to give you 100% of our attention right now. You've got 100% of my attention. I'm not showing my chart. We're just going to talk about you and what you want. Okay? Let's do that. Yes, I'm talking to you. You've got my full attention and everyone else's. So let's see it. Open up a YouTube channel, go live. You can come back over here and let me know where it is, and I will come over to your chat. Okay? And we'll talk about what I want to talk about. Okay, you, on 3, 2, 1, you're going to be leaving my channel, okay? So that I can continue with my objective. Because I don't want to get inside of yours. You have a channel. Go ahead and go over there. Go live on your channel. I'll send all of my viewers to your channel, and you can talk about what you want to talk about. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. What does anyone else have to do with what we're doing here on my channel? What does anyone else have to do with what we are doing here on my channel? No, it shows that you do have a channel. I put the channel number, the channel URL up above. So you do have a channel, and you've got everyone's attention. Because I'm going to give you, and I have until Sunday at 6 o'clock to give you all the attention you want. So are you leaving nicely so I can continue? I think you should do that. I really do. Hashtag make money with beauty. That's what you need to do. Seriously now. If you want to talk about other people, get a channel on your own, go live, and go butt wild. Yeah, it is. Keep going. Keep going. The chat's yours. There you go. It's all yours. It's all you. I will close down my Nightbot and I will stop talking and we will look at the red button. I don't give advice. You need to read my disclaimer. I'm not here to give advice. But we can do a little bit of training for everybody else. In my opinion, because of what I've been told, what not to do, I'm going to keep doing what I believe that I should do, which is ignoring is ignorance. This is an important industry that we're in. And there have been a group of people that are so interested in disrupting it and have nothing to back up. You don't have anything to back up your question, your concerns, your ideals. You don't have jack except for my attention and everyone else in my viewership right now, and it's on record. You have my full attention. You got it all. And then I'll give you a little bit of a lesson about what Napoleon Hill says about giving men what they want. Because you're going to get what you want, but you're still going to have to face the truth of who you were 5 minutes before you got it. So guess what, dude? 5 minutes before you came into my stream, you had better be 100% spot on, right on, etc. So you've got the floor. Who are you? Oh, you don't have a YouTube channel. Oh, you don't want to go live and talk shit about other people. You don't want to do any of that. So what kind of a man were you before you came into my space? So I'm going to just, I'm going to stay here until you become a man. That's what I'm going to do. The trade is at $17,978. And this little boy needs to become a man tonight. And we're all going to wait and we're all going to help you. Go grab a friend, because I am not moving away from what I'm doing. You have got my full attention. And this is what I want you to do, just in case you didn't know who I was. Take a listen to that little asswipe. Take a listen to that. You need to go bye-bye. I'm not here to talk about anybody else that is not here. So go right ahead. Take a listen. That's for my other friends too. Take a listen. I'm the badass in the room, not you. But I'm going to give you everything that you need, okay? Because you're all that. Because you're a big boy, right? You're a big man? Is that who you are? Perfect night for a rant. Absolutely perfect night. Would you like the Hitler video next? What else would you like? You don't give a shit about any of this. You need to just go bye-bye. That's what you need to do. Until you do that, I'm going to give you all the attention that you need. And you can all read my notebook. Well, keep figuring. Keep figuring. Like I said, you've got all the attention. You got my attention. I don't have an answer for your question. And you got all my attention, and it's not enough. So you're going to close me down, and you're going to close other people down, and you're going to have interference in the space, and there you go. And then you get what you want. And I'm happy to give it to you. Yeah, put your question on the blockchain. Why don't you do that? I'm going to put your channel in my Nightbot. From now on, everyone can go and visit his channel. I'm going to put it in the Nightbot, okay? I'm going to make you famous. I'm going to make you famous. You didn't say hello. You didn't introduce yourself. You start talking about other people that you don't know jack about, which is not what my channel is about. I've asked you to remove yourself kindly, which you have refused to do. I'm going to make you famous, which I guess is what you're after. And I've got all the time in the world to do it. And you can spread the word around to your other little roaches. See, look at, we already have viewers. Look at that. See, I'm gonna make you famous. Going in the Nightbot right now. Got a favorite emoji? Let's do that. Favorite emoji coming your way. Let me see, what do I think it is? I have to take another look at your channel. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're just, wow, look at this. Man, you got it going on. You're into all that binary stuff, and okay, I'll find a good one. Find a great emoji for you. Let's see here. I'm going to go to the custom commands. And, oh, I've got a good one. Let me give you like lots of hearts. Let's see. Oh, that's the journal of betrayal. Not a command. Let's see. We'll do, just to get it started, we'll call it binary. And please visit this wonderful and interested Bitcoin. And click done. Submit. All right. Doesn't matter how many people I have. There you go. I have my ways of making you famous. Adam Guberez is my #1 troll. I got lots of ways to make you famous. There you go. You got everybody's attention. Good. Spread it around. Are you going to leave now? Or do you like crazy and creepy? And just so that you know, my chat gets fully documented and made part of the comment section of all my videos. So all your little comments, etc., will be copied and made part of the record. And I do that on all my videos. Just so that everybody's clear about why I'm here and what I do on YouTube. But you've got your permanent night bot. Okay?